Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 17th of February. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to shoot trading signals. Right. Okay, just relating to the equity markets this morning, I've been having a look. I was talking on the bigger picture yesterday about the possibility that we might actually be seeing a significant slide in the short term on equities, and I've been seeing bull flags form here on crypto, and I'm thinking that this would be, obviously, if we are going to see a significant slide on equities, and we've got a good window to do it into the end of the month, then obviously we're probably going to see the retest of the lows and possibly lower on these. We will see. No current positive divergence on the weekly charts. I'm watching this. If we see a strong rally, and I'm thinking we'd probably retest the low before we saw a strong rally, but if we saw a strong rally, then I'd be wondering about this declining resistance up here at about the 87,500 area, and the weekly middle band, which I've currently got at about 91,000. Daily middle band is a more realistic short-term target. I've got that at 72,053. And we will see how that goes. In terms of the structure here, this looks like a consolidation triangle at the moment, but it might be a flag which would give us a higher high before we go down. So either way, this looks as though this is setting up for a retest of the low at 60.1, and when we get that is going to be set up a potential level bottom, which then on a sort of subsequent break over 72 would be looking for a target in about the 84 area. All right, looking at the Solana chart on the weekly, no current positive divergence. Weekly middle band is currently at 137.01. Now, again, if we saw a retest of the low and then a double bottom form and then a move up, then that might be a realistic target. In the short term, I'm wondering about a test of the daily middle band, which I've got at 91.62. And I'm watching if we should get above that, which I'm not seeing any indication at the moment we would. But if we should, I've got declining resistance currently at about the 117 area. No divergence on either of those. No divergence on the hourly chart either. Here, we've got a more conventional bear flag because we already made a higher high over 89.76. So this is a flag which looks like it could break down any time, but could go a bit higher before it does so. Looking at Ethereum, Ethereum on the weekly chart, I'm really not looking at the moment for a test of the weekly middle band at 30.70, but again, if we were to do a retest of the low and then set up a double bottom, that could potentially come into view. On the daily chart, I'm expecting to see, well, I think this is a flag or a consolidation happening, and when we see a retest this low, this will set up a potential RSI 5 daily buy signal on Ethereum, and we'd set up, RSI 14. Maybe RSI 5 if we went directly from here, but not otherwise. But we've got potential daily divergence forming on Bitcoin. We've got it again on the Solana chart, but again, it would be the RSI 14 and definitely not the RSI 5. And Ethereum, it would be RSI 14, definitely not RSI 5, but some nice positive divergence. So we could set up a nice looking retest the low, set up a double bottom, and get daily buy signals for a larger rally from there. Looking at the hourly chart, this hasn't made a higher high, so this is looking at the moment at like a very possible bearish triangle. Waiting to see, but I am thinking with in terms of equities that we might be seeing a significant slide from here. We've been seeing some real weakness over the second half of next week. If that's the case, then I'd be looking for these low retests across the board. Then we shall see. All right, great. In that case, no questions, I don't think. In that case, everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.